Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonam and today I'm going to talk about my most favorite topic, that is food. Yes. Today I'll tell you about my recommendations. If you will come to Fukuoka, then you have to try few restaurants, and here we go. I have a big list but have chosen my top 5, and at the end there is a bonus where I'll tell you about the restaurants which you have to try because you're in Fukuoka. I mean, they are Fukuoka's specialty, kind of tourist things, but why not do it because you are in Fukuoka? And I'm living in Fukuoka from last 1 year, and I was lucky enough to try a lot of places. And now there are few restaurants which are my go-to. And the last one which I'll share, the fifth one actually, I didn't wanted to share that because it's so personal, and I thought if I'll tell that, then maybe it will get even more crowded. But because I love you guys so much and I really want you to try that, so I couldn't stop myself, and I also put that in the list. So watch the video till end. So let's start. Because I'm an Indian, so my first recommendation would obviously be an Indian restaurant, and it's not like any other Indian restaurants in Japan, it's the real authentic Indian restaurant, and which gives like amazing biryani and dosa. So the name of the restaurant is Ichimaru Roku South Indian Restaurant. It's in Tenjin. And if you are an Indian living in Japan, I'm sure, like in Fukuoka, then you must have heard about it. And if you are a tourist here, then you have to try that. And go there either for lunch or dinner. Just check the timings. And there's one day when it is closed, so be sure of that. And yeah, and during the lunchtime they don't take reservations, but at the dinner time I recommend you to make one. Okay, so okay, so my second recommendation is Brooklyn Parlor Hakata. Yeah, that's the name, and it's in Nakasu, and I recommend it for the dinner. And especially if you are into salad, like they give a huge bowl of salad for like under 1,000 yen, and I love that. And I have heard their burger is very good because I don't eat beef, so I didn't get a chance to try that burger, but my friends did and they absolutely loved it. So if you can eat that, then I highly recommend you to go to Brooklyn Parlor Hakata and go for the dinner. Man, they actually keep changing the menu, like for a different for lunch, different for like snack times, different for dinner. So I recommend it. I recommend you for the dinner. Okay, and then there's another, because there are so many Nepali restaurants in Fukuoka. So my third recommendation is a very good Nepali restaurant named Nanglo Ghar. And Nanglo Ghar is they give absolutely delicious jhol momos, and you have to try that. So since I ate soup momos there, it became my favorite. And yeah, and they give thali also, which is very cheap and under the budget. So if you get a chance to go there for like authentic Nepali food, dal bhat, then I recommend you Nanglo Ghar. And then my fourth recommendation, the Forno del Mignon. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. It's actually not a restaurant, it's more like a croissant shop. They give French, like they just give croissant, and they give of all type of these, like they give chocolate croissant, they give mentaiko and almonds and cheese and whatever you like. So and it's right on Hakata station, so you don't even have to search about it. You will see a huge line on Hakata station and a delicious smell that's coming. So you know now what's that. It's that bakery, and it's amazing. Whenever I go to Hakata station, I go like 30 minutes before, so I can stand in the line and buy my croissant from there and be super happy. It's like super cheap according to the taste that it provides. So yeah, highly recommended if you visit Hakata station. So, and my fifth and my most favorite one is Hakata Itenmon ramen shop. Okay, so I'm already sorry to my friend who recommended me that I am just revealing it to the world, but I just can't stop that. Like, it's amazing and you have to try it. The ramen that they give is chef's kiss, and they give most amazing like bite-sized gyoza, and they are very good. Whoever friends I took there, and they always keep mentioning that that's the best ramen or gyoza they have ever tasted. But it's just my tip that please bring cash because they don't take cards or any kind of digital payment. So yeah, it's and that shop is in front of like a nearby nearby Canal City. So I'm sure if you are coming here to travel, you will go to Canal City for sure. So don't forget to try that ramen and thank me later. Okay, so now my bonus tip that you have to try because you are in Fukuoka. First is Ichiran. Yes, I'm sure you might have tried Ichiran already if you are in Japan because it's like a chain and it's almost everywhere in Japan. It's like McDonald's of ramen. That's how we call it. But going to Ichiran is like an experience in its own, right? Like they will give you a paper that you have to put, and then when the guy will come and give you ramen, you can't see his face because it's like it will be covered. And so it's like just an experience. I don't want to spoil it for you. You have to go there and try if you haven't tried it yet. And I said because it's a specialty of Fukuoka because Ichiran was started in Fukuoka. The first shop was in Fukuoka. So I will recommend you to go to that first big shop. It's like multiple floors and it's like all red and lanterns everywhere. It looks very beautiful, and they have this show also sometimes going on during like evening time. No, but yeah, try that, and it's you can choose the spice level, the amount of garlic you need, etc., etc. And just one tip: whenever you will go to ramen shop in Japan, they will ask you katame, like how much hardness of the noodles you want. And like my Japanese friend told me that always choose hard because it will be in the soup, so it will become soft anyways. So generally people choose hard. So I just recommend you that if they will ask you such questions, just like use that. And then sometimes they ask like what kind of sauce you want, so choose like red chili sauce. That's like better than green chili sauce. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, and my second bonus tip would be to try yatai. Oh my god, you're in Fukuoka, you have to try that. So yatai is a thing in Fukuoka. It means like street shops, which is not very common in Japan, except like okonomiyaki shops, right? But in Japan, generally there's no street food, not much street food. But Fukuoka is famous for that. So you have that, like those street shops, and then there will be tables around. And then, yeah, so you have to try that. Go to the Nakasu area, and there will be lots of things, like in front of Canal City also. You will see a lot of yatai shops, and oh my god, you have to try that, especially the ramen that they give, or yakiniku or yakitori, and all this Japanese experience. I mean, why not? But my favorite one is by a French guy, Reme-san. He's like an influencer. I mean, he's very popular in Fukuoka, and you will see people coming there, standing like for maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour. You need to wait to get a seat, and then people will be making his videos, and he's also very willing to make like give you like cute poses, and you can click picture with him. So it's just a nice experience to have. And yeah, the food that he serves is good. Like it's a little expensive, but okay, it's worth the experience. I mean, when next you will come to Fukuoka. And yeah, so they serve like all kind of like French food. They give quiche, escargot, and snails with butter garlic and everything. And like they give gnocchi, and lots of and yeah, wine and authentic like French champagne, etc. Whatever you want to try, they have that. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for Fukuoka. I hope you like it, and if you will try any of these restaurants, don't forget to mention in the comment that how did you like that. And stay tuned. A lot of Fukuoka and Japan stuff is coming up. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.